What is going on, guys? It's your boy Dylan the Villain coming back at you with some Total Extreme Wrestling 2020. It is week 2 of April 1997. It is Monday. Y'all know what that means. It's time for some Monday Night Raw. We're going to start the match. We're going to start the show with the pre-shows and then go on to the main show. In an abysmal pre-show match, the Headbangers defeated Too Cool in 13:05 when Mosh pinned Grandmaster Sexy with a mosh pit. The match got a 39. Scotty 2 Hotty with a 36, Grandmaster Sexy with a 36, Thrasher with a 37, Mosh with a 35. Mosh seemed off his game. Mosh and Thrasher have the Tag Team Specialist bonus. Announce Equality gave the match a lift, and the commentary also gave the match a boost. We're going to move on to the next segment. And we move on to the next segment. In an abysmal pre-show match, Jushin Thunder Liger defeated Lance Storm in 13:03 with a sheer drop brainbuster. Jushin Thunder Liger with a 54 and Lance Storm with a 44. They showed excellent chemistry together, have great chemistry, and it showed in their performance. The match got a 55. Not bad. The announcing quality gave the match lifted the match, and color commentary also gave the match a boost. And we're going to move on to Monday Night Raw. On this Monday Night Raw, we will have some big main event matches. Tonight, we are going to see Chris Jericho take on The Rock, and Vince McMahon has recovered from his injuries, and he will be calling out The Undertaker and Sting about their big match at WrestleMania. That happened at WrestleMania, And Vince McMahon has recovered from the baseball attack by Sting. Why is Sting here? And the World Wrestling Federation. Shane McMahon has said numerous times that Sting is not a signed employee of the World Wrestling Federation. But as we all know, for those who watch WrestleMania, The Undertaker bowed down to Sting and pretty much declared Sting as the Dark Lord. So Vince McMahon has recovered from his injuries, and it looks like he will be asking some questions later on tonight. The segment got a 93. The Rock, Jericho, Rock, Jericho. Announcing color commentary, Rock with a hot new catchphrase. Segment got a 93, and it advances some of our storylines here. And we're going to move on to the next segment. In our opening match, in an abysmal match, the Hardy Boys defeated the Job Squad when Matt Hardy pinned Bob Holly with the Mega Event. Matt with a 33 and Jeff with a 38. Bob Holly with a 46 and Al Snow with a 48. Matt and Jeff show excellent chemistry, teaming together, which we already know that. They also have the Tag Team Specialist bonus. Announcing and color commentary lifted and boosted the match. Match got a 45. I believe the other match, the Jushin Thunder Liger match, probably should have opened up the show, and we should have had this on the pre-show. But it is okay. It is alright. We're going to move on to the next segment. And we have... Wow, that didn't do as good as I thought it was going to do. We have Vince McMahon and Shane McMahon, along with Paul White, in the ring. Vince is still banged up. He's still... You can still see the black eyes, and he's kind of walking with a limp from the vicious baseball attack by Sting at WrestleMania. Vince comes out with a microphone, and he goes, "For the last week, I have been at home in the hospital for over a week, sitting and watching and waiting to get back and to call out a man who is not even a World Wrestling Federation employee, and wondered why he had the audacity to show himself up not only in my company, but the biggest pay-per-view of the year. I have so many questions that need to be answered. So I'm not going to beat around the bush. Sting, wherever you are, whether you're backstage or underneath the ring, in the audience, in the crowd, in the rafters, show yourself. Appear. Because I have some questions that need to be answered." All of a sudden, "For Whom the Bell Tolls" by Metallica starts playing, and Sting shows up. He comes down from the ceiling like he did in WCW, and he lands in the ring. while the lights are flashing, and all of a sudden thunder hits the ring, and Kane and the Undertaker appear right behind Sting. Sting stands there menacingly, not saying a word. Vince looks at him and goes, "You think you're tough, huh? Are you the one ordering the Undertaker around, telling the Undertaker what to do? Are you the one who made the Undertaker shoot a lightning bolt at my wife, killing her? Was it you, Sting? Huh? Answer me. Why are you here? Why are you here, Sting?" Sting just stands there and looks with his baseball bat in hand. He just looks at Vince McMahon. And Vince gets right in his face and goes, "Oh, to kick your ass." But Kane and the Undertaker, when Vince goes to walk, step in front of him. And Vince goes, "I haven't forgot about you, Undertaker. I haven't forgot about you or your brother. So tonight, since y'all are World Wrestling Federation employees, I'm going to book y'all in a tag team match with Paul White and his tag team partner, me." And Shane looks real quick at his dad and goes, "Dad, I don't think that's a good idea. You being, after being beat with a bat, I don't think that's a good idea that you should be in a tag team match. Like, we can find somebody else." And Vince goes, "No. I want to kick Undertaker's ass for what he did to Linda. I want to kick his ass for everything that he's done. Whether it was Undertaker's idea for himself or Sting's making him do it, I don't give a damn. I want to beat his ass for what he did to your mom and for what he did to my wife." And Shane goes, "Well, Dad, we can find somebody else to take your spot in the tag team match. Like, let me take your spot." And Vince is like, "No." And Shane's like, "Well, as the GM of the World Wrestling Federation, as the general manager, as the commissioner of the World Wrestling Federation, I'm going to have to overturn this match." And Vince goes, "Well, as the owner of the World Wrestling Federation, whatever I say is final. I may have gave you power to book matches and to run the show and oversee the show while I'm away or not in the right state of mind, but I am in the right state of mind, and I want to face Kane and The Undertaker tonight." And Sting just stands there, no expression on his face. Typical classic Sting around this era. He just stands there emotionless. And Undertaker just stands there and looks. He looks at Sting, and Sting nods his head. And then lightning hits the ring, and all three men disappear. And Vince, Shane, and Paul White are kind of shooken up by it. And the segment got a 78, which I thought it was going to do a lot better. The Dark Days storyline advanced, but the segment lost heat. Vince did an awesome job talking to the crowd, announcing and color commentary boosted the match. I really don't know why that didn't do too good as I thought it was going to do, but we're going to move on. And we go into a terrible match. Mark Merrow defeats Adam Bomb in 7:47 by pinfall with a shooting star press. Mark Merrow with a 55 and Adam Bomb with a 52. Match got a 58, which I can't complain about that. Announcing quality lifted the match. Color commentary and Sable did awesome ring work outside the ring. After the match, we go to the Jumbotron and into Goldust. And Goldust is standing there and he's like, "Yes, I see you out there. I see you looking stunning and beautiful as you possibly ever have been or ever will be. You look absolutely beautiful. I can't wait to have your body press against mine. You see, my last love, she ran away, and I've been having my sights on you for a very, very, very long time. And I can't wait for you to taste gold dust upon your lips, and I can't wait for me to taste you on my lips. I bet your body and your love is going to be so intoxicating. You put me in ecstasy watching you move and watching you walk. Your body is so hypnotizing. It's way better than my last loves, and I must have you for mine. We will meet soon, face to face, and when we do, I don't even know if the planets can hold back the stars aligning, as you will love me for as I love you. Segment got a 85. Goldust did some awesome ring work. Goldust with fan support, and announcing a color commentary gave the match a boost. This is kind of weird, guys. Goldust obviously has his eyes out for Sable here. For Melina had turned her back on Goldust, and teamed up with the Kid, or X-Pac. The Kid is in rehab right now, which we'll talk about that. I'll show off everybody who's in rehab and everybody that I have on the roster, and who's coming and who's not coming, and who I'm probably going to let go, and all that good jazz eventually in due time. But back to what I was talking about. It looks like Goldust has his sights on Sable. Mark Merrow and Sable both in the ring. Mark Merrow grabbed Sable during the promo and holding her closely, and he's like, "You're not going to get your hands on her. You're not going to get your hands on her," and everything like that. Segment got an 85. And I already went over all that, I believe. And we're going to go move on to the next segment. So Goldust lusting after Sable here, like I'm pretty sure everybody was doing in 1997 and 1998. I know when I was a little kid, I had the hots for Sable and Lita. Lita. And anyway, enough about my personal past. Let's go on to the next segment. And we move on to this segment featuring our resident Olympic gold medalist. And it seems to be he's standing by the Liberty Bell. And he's in Pennsylvania. Not Pittsburgh. He is in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And he's standing by the Liberty Bell. And he goes, "Hi, it's me, once again, your 1997 freestyle Olympic gold medalist, Kurt Angle. I cannot wait to get into the World Wrestling Federation and show you what real technical wrestling is all about. Last time that you see me, I talked about my 3 eyes. My intensity, my integrity, and my intelligence that I am hoping to bring to the World Wrestling Federation. The World Wrestling Federation is lacking in big name stars, and why, I'm an Olympic gold medalist. There's no star bigger and brighter than me. Now you may be asking yourself, why am I here, next to the Liberty Bell of all things? Why? I'll tell you why. Because not only did I win a gold medal in the 1996 Olympics, I won that gold medal with a broken freaking neck. Oh, it's true. It's true. And just like my good friend, the Liberty Bell here, she's beautiful, magnificent. She might have a crack in it, just like I broke my neck, and she's broken with a crack in her. But both me and her are the best things for America. Oh, it's true. It's true. And I can't wait to get in the World Wrestling Federation and bring my 3 eyes and my core values to the World Wrestling Federation for not only for the fans in attendance and the millions watching at home, and I hope that one day I can be your hero, just like I was an American hero in 1996 in the Olympics when I won this gold medal. Soon, I'll be in the World Wrestling Federation. But until then, have a great night and enjoy the rest of the show. And I'll see you real soon. Oh, it's true. It's true. And then the camera fades away, you know, with the American flag waving. And it's like, Kurt Angle, coming soon. You know, and it does all that stuff. We move on to the next segment. And it is a tag team match. And a bout that had superb wrestling and little heat. The Steiner Brothers defeated the New Age Outlaws when Scott Steiner submitted Billy Gunn with a Steiner recliner camel clutch, Steiner with a 72, Rick with a 67, Road Dogg with a 47, and Billy Gunn with a 54. Rick and Scott and Road Dogg both have excellent chemistry. Teaming together, both teams have excellent chemistry. Teaming together, but Rick and Scott have the tag team specialist bonus. Announcing quality and color gave it a boost. Match got a 67. Not the best match, but not the worst match. But we move on to the next segment. And after the segment, Scott and Rick start beating up the New Age Outlaws. They throw them out the ring. They throw them out the ring and everything like that. And then, excuse me. They throw them out the ring. And Scott grabs the microphone and he goes, "Look, I'm sick and freaking tired of fighting these dumb candy-ass jabronis week after week. When really, in all honesty, I want to get my hands on the two Cape Crusaders who think they're the next Blade ripoff or whatever the hell they are, rubbing baby oil all over their muscles when they ain't got muscles because I got the biggest muscles in the game, baby. Me and my brother Rick are sick and tired of week after week having to go back to the locker room and shower off this red Kool-Aid or blood or whatever the hell it is. I don't want to get HIV. I don't want to get AIDS. I don't want to do none of that stupid crap. So I'm asking whoever the hell these hoodlums who come out of the audience think they are, they have no chance because they don't have a chance. They never had a chance when they go one-on-one with me and my brother Rick. So if they want to just keep jumping us out here in the middle of the ring, then maybe they can be some men and step in the ring and get their ass handed to us, handed to them. Because, well, I'm a genetic freaking freak. My brother is a genetic freak. And I'm sick and tired of this. And all of a sudden, the lights start flashing red, and they stand in the ring. And then Edge and Christian come out from the crowd with steel chairs. They hit the Steiners from behind. Steiners wasn't prepared. They do it once again. They cover the lights go out. The Steiners wake up. They're covered in blood and everything. Segment got a 66. Edge and Christian then go back into the crowd, laughing hysterically. And that's that segment. So the Steiners called him out, and Edge and Christian just attacked him again. Will the Steiners have enough of this? Will the Steiners just go off and find Edge and Christian? Steiners did have beef with Jeff Jarrett and Shane Helms, but it looks like Edge and Christian has started beef with the Steiners, which I don't think that's a good idea, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think that's a very smart thing to do. But we're going to move on to the next segment. It is a promo from Stone Cold Steve Austin. His music hits. He comes out to the ring. He comes out to the ring with a microphone in hand. He has his shorts on with his knee braces, his hat, his shirt, you know, everything. He's not dressed to compete. He comes out and he goes, "Now last week I had a WrestleMania rematch against one Bret the Shitman Hart. I'm sorry, Hitman Hart. Oh, whatever. Shitman is more like it. And instead of being a man and facing me one-on-one, he had his little brother come out and help him defeat me in our match one-on-one. Now, like I always say, if you ain't cheating, you're not trying. I give him credit to where credit's due. He picked up the win. But that does not mean I'm far from over from Bret the Hitman Hart and his little brother Owen Hart. So right now, I want to call out one, Owen Hart, to get his ass out in this ring and take his beating like a man, unlike his brother Brett couldn't do. And all of a sudden, Stone Cold goes, so why don't you get your little ass, I'll bring your brother with you, because I'll beat both of y'all's asses in the middle of this ring. And he goes on, and he calls out Owen Hart. But Owen Hart's music doesn't hit. Bret Hart's music doesn't hit. Stone Cold goes, come on, I don't got all night. These fans don't got all night. And all of a sudden, Ahmed Johnson's music hits. And he comes out in the ring and he goes, Steve, you had your chance, buddy. So the way I see it, you're at the back of the line now. And I'm ahead of you. And I'm looking for me to get a World Wrestling Federation World Heavyweight title shot. And I don't believe that you deserve one. I mean, you lost twice now to the number one contender, and you still wanting to face the number one contender. Nah, man. And Stone Cold goes, well, I tell you what, Ahmed Johnson, with your beady little eyes, and yeah, I'm gonna bring you, why don't you get your ass out here in the ring, and I can drop you on that little teeny tiny stack of dimes that you call a neck, boy. And Ahmed's like, so is that a challenge? Stone Cold goes, well, if Owen and Brett ain't gonna come out, you can get your ass in this ring, and I'll tell you something a little about respect. And Ahmed Johnson gets in the ring, and we get a impromptu match, and then a superb match. Steve Austin defeated Ahmed Johnson in less than 10 minutes, less than 8 minutes, and 7:41 by pinfall with a stunner. Steve Austin with a 97, Ahmed with a 68. It advances the storyline, and the segment got an 81. Not bad, not bad. Steve Austin basically putting in all the work here, ladies and gentlemen. We move on to the next segment. And it is The Rock. And he's walking down the hallway. And all of a sudden, he hears something. He goes, Rock, Rock. And he turns around, and there's Stephanie McMahon. He's like, well, hey, Stephanie, how are you? Stephanie goes, I'm good. I really enjoyed our date the other night. Well, and The Rock's like, no, it's fine. Yeah, you can call it a date, I guess. And she goes, yeah, I really enjoyed our date that we had, and it was real fun. Hopefully, we can do it again sometime. Rock's like, yeah, I would like that. Yeah. She's like, I would too. I see that you and Chris Jericho have a match tonight, and the winner is the number one contender for Triple H's Intercontinental title. And Rock's like, yeah. And she's like, well, I just want to say good luck, and I'll be rooting for you. And maybe after the match we can have dinner again or go out to a movie or something. Rock goes, yeah, that'll be great, and that'll be great. All of a sudden, Triple H walks up, and Stephanie kind of gives him like a, this guy kind of look, and he goes, hey, I'm sorry, I can't do it. I want to do it, but I can't do it. And he goes, hey, I see that I heard my name being mentioned. And she's like, yeah, I'm just wishing Rock good luck tonight in his match against Jericho. And Triple H goes, it doesn't matter which one of y'all win. Whether it's that nobody Jericho or I mean, yeah, you're even a nobody, Rock. I don't care which one of y'all wins, because at Backlash, it doesn't matter. I'm going to beat you. I'm going to beat Jericho. It doesn't matter which one of y'all win, because I'm going to beat y'all. Stephanie goes, well, you don't know that. Rock is one of the best wrestlers in this company right now. Unlike you degenerate. And Triple H goes to do something. Rock steps in and goes, "Hey now, easy fella." Triple H goes, "Yeah, you're right. You think you can just say whatever you want to because you're the boss's daughter? Well, hopefully your new little boyfriend doesn't go break your heart." And she goes, "What? We're not even dating. We're just friends." Triple H goes, "Yeah, all right then. Well, Brock, I too wish you luck tonight because we have some unfinished business ourselves. So I hope you do win tonight." Rock just stands there with that face that he has right there, like he's not impressed. Triple H goes, "Yeah, good luck, buddy," and he walks off. Segment got 100. Stephanie McMahon, basically this segment is Stephanie McMahon is wishing Rock luck and told him that she enjoyed her date that she had with The Rock last week. Was it last week? I believe it was last week. She enjoyed her date with The Rock last week, and she's looking forward to another one. That she would love to go on another date with The Rock. Rock was a gentleman. Triple H overheard this, and Triple H is basically like, I don't care, give a shit which one of y'all wins. I'm gonna beat you. Pretty much what's gonna happen, and we're gonna move on to that match right now. It is Rock versus Jericho in a bout that had superb wrestling and great heat. The Rock defeated Chris Jericho when Chris Jericho, The Rock was getting the best of Jericho, and Jericho blatantly, intentionally kicked The Rock in the nuts, getting himself disqualified. Rock falls down on the mat, screaming, holding his testicles in agony and pain, and Jericho celebrates like he won the match. It advances. It lost heat. Jericho with an 83 and Rocky with a 95. Jericho is getting up there, which that's what I want. Match got a 90. Couldn't ask for a better match. Really couldn't ask for a better match. We move on to the next segment, and it is Jericho, and he's basically celebrating like he won the match. He makes the ref raise his arm in celebration, and ref's like, you didn't win the match. He raises his arm. The ref refuses to raise Chris Jericho's arm because he didn't win the match. Jericho then gets a chair, and he hits Rocky with it for a little bit, and he celebrates in the ring. He throws the chair down, and he leaves. Segment got a 91. We move on to the next segment, which I believe this segment, yes, it is. So, we have Jim Ross and Jerry the King Lawler at the announcer table, and he goes, "Oh my God, we have breaking news! We have breaking news! Hold on 1 second!" And all of a sudden, Vader has a camera crew with him, and he's at the Marriott Hotel, and security's running, and Vader's throwing these security guys into the wall and everything like that. And he walks up to the suite that Jim Cornette said that they're staying in, and he's banging on the door, and nobody's answering the door, and Vader kicks in the door, and there's Dwayne Gill in his tidy whities with 4 beautiful women in a jacuzzi. Jim Cornette's nowhere to be found, and Dwayne Gill looked like he just shit his pants, and Vader runs. The women jump out of the hot tub, and Vader grabs Dwayne Gill out of the hot tub, and he throws him against the wall, and he starts just beating the shit out of Dwayne Gill to a bloody pulp. Like every hit, there's blood coming out and everything like that. And he's like, "You want to screw me over, huh? You just messed with the wrong man." And Vader's just beating the shit out of Dwayne Gill. Then he grabs the beautiful Winged Eagle WWF title, and he starts bashing it over Dwayne Gill. He starts beating Dwayne Gill with his own World Heavyweight title, and the title starts to crack. Vader then punches it and breaks it. He starts breaking the title, tearing it up, throwing it on stuff, slamming it against metal poles. It's chipping and everything. He then throws the title back down, and he goes, "You're a paperweight champion. You're a champion of nothing. You're a nobody. You're a nothing. You don't deserve to be World Heavyweight Champion." And then Vader then grabs Dwayne Gill and throws him out of the hallway into the thing, and they start fighting. The cops run in. They trying to break everything up. But Vader ends up getting away. Surprisingly, a big man like Vader, he ends up getting away. And PMTs and paramedics arrive on the scene. And then Jim Cornette runs up. He goes, "Oh my God, what the hell happened? What the hell happened?" And then they try to tell him, and he's just like, "What the hell? I was going for 5 minutes." And Jim Cornette's in like a swimsuit, and he has a bucket of ice and everything like that, and with champagne in it and everything. And it looks like Vader picked the right time to attack Dwayne Gill in the Marriott suite that he was staying in. Destroyed the WWF, he destroyed the World Wrestling Federation World Heavyweight title that Dwayne Gill is currently the champion, the world champion of the World Wrestling Federation. Vader destroyed the belt, told him he didn't deserve the title. For those of y'all know, Jim Cornette turned his back, the backstabber gimmick, on Vader after Dwayne Gill won the Royal Rumble and became number one contender. He basically turned his back on Vader and partnered up with Dwayne Gill because he said Dwayne Gill is money. Dwayne Gill is a future star of the World Wrestling Federation. And Dwayne Gill is money. He draws money. Everybody wants to see Dwayne Gill. And Vader just beat Dwayne Gill to an inch of his life. Like, I don't know if y'all ever watched the show Invincible, but it's like, spoilers, sorry if you haven't watched it, but it's like, it's like when Omni-Man takes on the Defenders of the Globe. It's just a one-sided fight. He just beats the shit out of poor Dwayne Gill here. Leaves him to a bloody mess. Segment got an 85. EMT and paramedics are on the scene. They're rushing Dwayne Gill to the hospital. Jim Cornette's freaking out. Jim Cornette doesn't know what to do. He picks up the World Wrestling Federation Heavyweight Championship. He puts it on Dwayne Gill, and he goes with Dwayne Gill to the hospital. And that's that segment. We move on to tonight's main event. In a bout that had superb wrestling, great heat, the Brothers of Destruction defeat Paul White and Vince McMahon when the Undertaker pinned Vince McMahon with a double choke slam. Him and Kane came in the ring. They grabbed Vince by the neck. They fucking slammed him down, and they pretty much killed him. Vince McMahon was the weak link, struggling to keep up with everybody else, but he had a 70. But the way that the ratings are set up for this product, it's mainly about popularity instead of in-ring performance. Kane with an 87. Undertaker with a 95, Vince with a 70, and Paul White with a 88. Darkest Days with his fans. Kane and Paul Bearer have great chemistry. Kane benefited from crowd support. And Paul White being a fan favorite. Match got an 82. Could have did better. But hey. And we go on to the next segment. Segment got an 85. Oh, I don't know why you're here. He's not supposed to be here. He's not supposed to be here. So I kind of messed this up. Ken Shamrock's not supposed to be here. The original match was supposed to be Paul White and Ken Shamrock. Vince ends up getting Shamrock, but I changed my mind on it. And I forgot to fix this segment. So Ken Shamrock is not here. After the match, Sting comes in the ring. Kane and Undertaker go to beat up Vince McMahon, but Sting stops him. Sting points the bat at him, and they lower down. They don't do anything, and then they disappear, and that's it. That's that. Vince is laying in the ring. Shane then runs down to the ring after they disappeared to check on his dad. And Paul White is on the outside of the ring, looking hurt. He comes in the ring and checks on Vince. Vince not looking too good once again, ladies and gentlemen. But we're gonna finish the show. So got a 91. Not bad. Not the best show that we did, but not the worst. This show increased our pop in 36 region. It could have did Canada, but we got to get a better TV deal for Canada. We're going to go ahead and finish the show. Hey, Funaki. Anyway, guys, hope y'all liked the video. Please like, subscribe. Let me know what y'all want to see in the comments down below. Let's go ahead and check out Nitro. Oh my god, please. Don't tell me somebody. They got an 88. Hulk Hogan defeated Jim Duggan to retain the WCW World Heavyweight title. Scott Hall defeated Scott Norton. Ric Flair defeated Conan. Lord Steven Regal defeated Chris Benoit to win to retain the WCW World Television title. Team Malenko defeated Prince Ookie Boogie. Chris Jericho joke, if y'all don't know. Barbarian defeated Super Coolo and Ultimo Dragon. And the Raging Bulls defeated Teddy Long Jobbers. That's a horrible name for a group. Scotty Riggs defeated Sergeant Buddy Lee Parker. Actually, they did good. They got an 88. I mean, that's not bad. Nice. Okay, cool. Anyway, please like, subscribe. Liking the video basically tells YouTube that, hey, like, people like this. Maybe more people like this and get it out there. It helps the channel out a lot by liking the video. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what y'all like. Let me know what storylines y'all like. Let me know what y'all do not like. Yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. So until the next one, guys, like I always say, if you can't play with each other, then play with yourself. I'll see y'all on the next one, guys.